You've got to stay off the black stuff. I don't exactly know why, but everyone's saying that we have to stay off it.
Buddy, we're moving everybody to Queen's Home. Guys, we gotta get out of
What's Queen's Warp?
Yeah, go to Queen's Home. Queen's Home. Teleport to Queen's Home. Guys, we're getting out of spawn. It's spreading rapidly. We need to get out of here.
What?
The corruption is spreading really badly. It's already affecting.
What if I just eat it?
Not good.
It works.
That's not how this
Where's
works.
those gummy when they need them?
Guys, go to the Waystone and go to Queen's Home. We're going to Queen's Home. Guys, we really need to get going. We really gotta go. Sandy,
let's
See, Harmony gets it.
please go to Queen's Home, please.
Harmony,
not allowed there. So
can you watch over them and make sure they don't go on it too much?
Just anywhere than here.
Hey.
Okay. Thank you.
Cosmo.
Come on.
Cosmo, wait.
Good luck.
Where are you
They're
going?
dedicated to doing it.
Oh my gosh, it's spread. Oh no, look how far it's spreading.
Oh, this was
Cosmo.
not here yesterday.
Cosmo, where are you going? Okay, they're using the Waystone. Good. All right. I'm just making sure. Okay, guys, we really gotta warp out of here. I just needed to make sure that Cosmo was out. Okay, where is everybody else?
Everyone's should be over at the Waystone.
Okay, good. Let's get over there. Go around.
I'm too lazy for that.
This is bad. This is really, really bad. The trees, the ground, everything. Okay, Proxy, we gotta get out of here.
And I'm also blind, so you just fucking stole me. You're out of my line of sight.
We gotta get out of here. The corruption is spreading.
No!
Stella.
Grab. Careful. The corruption it's breaching containment.
I've got this. Don't worry. Open sesame. Oh, I've done all I can do.
Okay.
You broke me out of character.
Guys, ow, please.
Let
That
her
was
go.
awesome.
Release her.
Harmony, we gotta move.
Don't worry about Harmony.
Okay.
Harmony doesn't try to touch it.
We have to go.
Cosmo, Malachite
please,
will
Proxy,
remember you
don't
again.
touch
You
that
just
stuff.
gotta try to get them to remember, no? You don't want to end up sick in bed for a long time.
Okay.
Cosmo, you have some black stuff in your room you can play with. Yeah?
You can eat the plastic toys.
Did you just say you could eat the plastic toys?
We don't really have an eating competition.
You can go play with your birthday gifts you got today.
Cosmo refuses to leave.
I know. I
How are we
don't know
supposed to get-
why.
It's like they're obsessed with it because I guess it has to have something to do with what's it called, with Malachite or whatever. That's what.
Yeah. Cosmo, why don't you want to leave? The goop is bad for you. Does it remind you of the stars? It's prettier than the ones in my room. Well, if you want, we can replicate this for your room. But it will be of similar stuff and not the dangerous stuff. And then you can look at it if the prettiness in your room, but it won't be dangerous. Everyone's calling this dangerous, and I do not want you in the danger, so I would really appreciate, and so would your parents, if you were just, like, not actively trying to get yourself sick. Hasn't done anything except for change a few colors. What are you talking about?
Colors.
People are like literally placing blocks to not touch it. Why don't you come back to this tomorrow, take a break from it, think about it, and then come back to it with your parents, and maybe they can help you, fine, but I'm not happy about it, and that's okay. We can make it up to you later, okay? Okay. Just, I don't care what else you do, just don't stand on the black stuff. What do I do with the plushies now? The plushies from the entities that everyone says are bad. Maybe...
Gone.
Burn them bitches.
Yeah, burn them.
What?
When Undummy turned Iridium human, Buddy killed them.
You could burn them, or
time,
give them to me. Okay.
Undummy's
I'll take care of it, yeah?
Zircon
Okay. The plushies that the entities give you could be dangerous. If I remember correctly, I was given a plushie. Yeah, you. I'm guessing that what they're saying about them is true. There's no reason not to believe them, and plus I honestly don't really care if I delete them. One of them aren't even mine. Sunny's. Sunny gave me a phantom too. We must have got it from the same person. I will delete them. Using the power of fire. Hopefully that takes care of that. I'm just gonna
Alright, what?
kidnap you real quick.
Alrighty, cool. Alright, what's your
Okay,
question? Sorry.
last question.
Yes.
Why is the black stuff bad for us?
Because it's destroying the land and everything that's around it.
Okay.
We shouldn't be touching it because you've seen what it's done to the trees. It's causing them to wither and decay, and even though it's not immediate on us, too much of it touching us could make us sick.
So it's just like we don't want to take a risk type thing.
Right.
Okay, so we don't know. We just are trying to try to prevent. Okay, I see. That was my question.
Alright, what did you want to talk about, Ash?
You know that one day, right, when we were at the valley? And you and Masked and Nova were talking in the center of the area. And me and Cosmo were off to the side trying to plant corn.
Right.
And you know how there was a little mistake. We overheard some things, and then somehow Masked found out. And then you guys appeared at the castle.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, and remember what they said to me and Cosmo?
Yeah, Mask wouldn't hesitate to down you guys if you tried to tell anybody. At least I think that's, yeah, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, something like that. Now I don't know how to feel about Mask.
Mask is just on edge just to make sure that, like, I get where Mask is coming from with wanting to make sure people don't say anything, but I don't think you have anything to worry about with Mask. Like, just wants to make sure that the entities don't find out about things. Not saying you guys would say anything, but I think Mask may be just overreacting just a little bit with that.
Okay. Listen, I am all down to just ignore the threat and take it as heat of the moment. Like, I know they were, like, really like, just a lot with the situation. But, like, every time something goes on, Masked is there. And I feel like sometimes me and Cosmo just get, like, a look from them.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they just don't trust. like they think I'm gonna say something and will go through with said threat, you know? It's just...
I don't think... Look, if Mask ever causes any trouble for you guys, just let me know, because I don't think... Again, I think they just got some trust issues and learning to trust people and stuff.
I also have another question.
Right.
From that day.
Okay.
Mask said to everyone, "The Syndicate's dead, the Syndicate's dead," and then goes off and talks to you about, you know what? Why... they only wanted to tell you? Why did they only want you to know?
Ash, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Secret.
Of course.
And this is the most serious I'm going to be about it, but you can't tell anybody. And I'm
Okay.
serious. Like, you can't tell Proxy. You can't tell.
Why would I
Not
tell
even
Proxy?
Proxy's somebody that I trust, but I don't know. I feel like my trust is starting to wane a little bit because of things that have happened with Pyrite. I'm starting to suspect they made more deals with entities, specifically ones about gaining knowledge and stuff. And because, well, after what happened today, Proxy just, I don't know, I'm worried that they made a deal with Kyanite, and it's showing that they made a
Kyanite?
deal with Kyanite.
Isn't
Not,
Kyanite the
Sa-
one that you like?
I, I, I respect Kyanite because they respect me, because they also were honest with me about what the side effects were to their deals, and I respect that honesty. I hold honesty and truth to a high degree. I'm worried because what Kyanite told me about making deals with them is that when you make a deal with Kyanite, you get your answer, but then you start wanting more answers. You want to
Hmm.
know more things. You start craving it like an addiction. That's ultimately why I turned down my deal with Kyanite when they first offered me a deal,
Yeah.
because I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole of wanting to know more and more things. But I'm starting to suspect maybe Proxy went down that route, because sometimes the way that they are asking questions, or the way that they're trying to know more and more things, I don't think it's knowing things for the sake of knowing things. I think it's something else. But that doesn't mean I don't want to help them or don't care. I just trying to be cautious with what secrets I share, because I have been asked by people not to share anything. But I think in this case, you deserve to know.
Okay. And I promise
Um.
I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. If
Okay.
anything slips, you can kill me, okay?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I would. I wouldn't kill you, Ash. Don't worry. I
I'm saying if I do say anything, I give you permission.
I I appreciate the reassurance. Mass pulled me aside. They wanted to talk to me and Nova about how it is I found out that Nova was part of the syndicate. And they said I had a right to know, and that they were sorry that I found out so last minute and in a terrible way about it, and that it just blew up about it. But they then told me that the syndicate isn't actually gone. They're just more secretive now.
So they just told you to tell you. There wasn't like a specific reason. But for some
N-
reason they don't want anyone else to know.
not just that. They said the syndicate was still around, but it was just very hush hush,
Mm-hmm.
and that they're really trying to keep the entities out and anybody trying to be a mole in it. Um, but then Mass invited me to join.
And what did you say?
I said yes. I said I joined the syndicate because I wanted to keep Nova safe. I didn't like how Mass was incorporating was incorporating my egg into the syndicate. And I know I wasn't here at the time when Nova was a part of it. I wasn't here. Red was here before me, and Mass even at one point took care of Nova. But I still disagreed with the idea of allowing a child to be a part of something so dangerous. And
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Nova's choice to be a part of it, and Mask agreed that it is Nova's choice. But Mask also thinks I deserve a chance to be a part of it, to keep an eye on Nova, just to be there for Nova if anything happens. And so I spoke with Nova and said that, and asked Nova if they really wanted to be a part of this. They said yes, and I said, okay, I'm going to join too, just to make sure you stay safe. Now, granted, I don't know if anything that's happened as of yet with the syndicate, but they're still around, still trying
Yeah,
to
I knew that
help with
much.
everything happening. Yeah, Mask wasn't doing a very good job of keeping it hush, hush, about it.
Who else found out just out of the blue besides syndicate members, of course?
I don't know who else knows other than, the syndicate members, but
Mm.
one thing I do know though is that I am a part of it to keep Nova safe. And that's probably why Mask was kind of worried that you might have overheard something with that, because Mask told us that because they wanted to keep us safe. I think they were worried that if somebody overheard, they wouldn't be able to keep that promise. They wouldn't be able to keep us safe. That's why Mask kind of overreacted, because before Red, Nova was, and still in a way is, Mask's kid. Mask very much takes care of Nova like Nova's their own. And I genuinely appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that Mask cares so much about Nova and wants to help them. But I think that's why Mask went on a little bit of the deep end and was very much protective mode. Because it was also that same time that Mask also acknowledged me to be a part of that family, and just to recognize, you know what, you do have a right to know because
So
you are Nova's parent.
it was more they were kind of threatened by the fact me and Cosmo overheard.
Right. They were threatened by the idea that they wouldn't be able to keep Nova safe. I think Nova more so than me. But because again, Nova at one point was their egg, was somebody that Mask took care of.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise it's for the sake of keeping the people they care about safe. It's not for anything of not trusting. I mean, well, maybe it's a little bit of not trusting, but I think that's just because Mask hasn't
What am
gotten a
I
chance
not
to know you guys.
trustworthy?
No, you are. I think it's just that Mask hasn't had a chance to really get to know you guys, to get to know you and Cosmo.
Yeah, they don't know the lengths that we went through to keep Marie and Kaz from learning any of
Right.
it.
I think if Mask were to take the time, they would. I think they could really trust you guys, but that's why. Um, Something else I wanted to tell you about too, and again, I ask that you keep this between us.
Of course.
I think I'm gonna go after Eclipse.
Go after Eclipse.
Yes,
Where's Eclipse?
that's the problem.
You
So,
don't know. Okay.
a lot happened earlier after the news was dropped that Pyrite was dead. Annie came back with no memories, and Rose was crying. Undummy also found out about some stuff from their past, wants to try to get their memories back. Blue was mentioning something that a lot of the troubles seem to be coming from Eclipse. Like, it all stems back to Eclipse. And I don't know. I feel like if we took care of Eclipse, then maybe the problem could be solved. Maybe taking care of the problem at its source could be it. I spoke to Mask, and Mask was like, they're gone, right? And I said, I know. I still want to take them down because I think getting rid of Eclipse will be the best solution. And they're like, you're taking on a literal god of creation. Do you think you could do that? And I said, nope.
Yeah, you can. Like I said earlier, like you're not even God can smite you down.
Well, I want to try. I want to give it my best. And so I think for the next few months, I'm going to be preparing. I'm going to be doing whatever it is I can to take down Eclipse.
Okay.
This is one secret that just stays between us, Ash. Please don't tell anybody.
I won't, Willie.
Okay. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it. And I hope me explaining what happened that day better eases your worries and stuff. Again, if Mask gives you any trouble, please let me know. I will talk to them.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, and Lily, if you ever need someone to talk to, or advice, or help on a secret project, always feel free to reach out to me. I will always be there to help you. Listen, I understand the Mask situation a bit more now, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I might let my guard down a little bit more than I am right now, but I'll still be way more aware than normal, because it's not as much I'm worried about myself. It's not the fact that I got threatened that scares me. People can threaten me all they want. It's the fact that Cosmo got threatened too.
See, it's one thing when somebody threatens me, it's another thing entirely when they go after my family. And so that's, yeah, I get what you mean.
And like Cosmo and Marie and Kaz are like a family to me, so I don't.
Right. Yeah.
I won't tell them anything. I know sometimes
Gotcha.
you'll tell family secrets, but I won't tell them anything. This is I will keep this our conversation between me and you.
Mhm.